We're going to give everyone just a few minutes to go ahead and join. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedules to be with us here for the live stream. This is part 2. If you missed part 1, you guys can go back and click on webinars. When you pull that up, it's going to pull up a calendar. And you guys, if you've missed anything, don't worry about it. Everything's recorded. It's sitting inside the calendar. You can go backwards to last month and prior months and so forth and get access to some of the training and tutorials. I would say definitely stay on top of these webinars because things are moving so fast. Even something that I trained on a month and a half ago might be over, new, entirely different. We're talking about lightning fast changes when it comes to technology. For those of you that attended last week, we did a deep dive on Opus Clips with Miss Karen Glasser. And I am so excited about today's session because we're going to be going back through some of the videos that were created from the attendees that attended last week. So shout out to everybody that took action. We said, don't wait, right? Go to training, learn, implement, execute, refine, do it again. Go to training, learn, implement, execute, refine, do it again. That's what we're here to do. So this is not just about consuming information. That's like consuming food. We need to consume and then do something with it. Expend that energy. That's what this is about. So you guys, with that, I'm going to hand it over to Karen. I'll pop in here and there and throw in my 2 cents. And I have Miss Krista Glasser as well. You guys, you see the 2 names.
Are we related, Krista? Yeah. My wonderful daughter-in-law. I just adore you, Krista. Welcome, everyone.
Right hand in my everything. Krista is not for lease, not for rent, not for sale. She is an MVP, and I would die without her.
But she's available for hugs. She's available. Welcome back, everyone. I want to reiterate what Jen said. Kudos to those of you who took action immediately. We're going to share some of your clips. You did awesome. Before we do that, though, I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick walk through from the back of the dashboard just to kind of get us started, and then we'll jump in to show you the clips and do a little bit of a hot seat. I have to be honest, the hot seat's going to be short because you did it so good. There's very little to say to you guys, but we'll get there. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen.
A couple special shout outs. Miss Jen McKee from McKee, Keyheart Media. Ashley, what's up, my lady? Another marketing company that I love deep and dearly, Lemon Seed Marketing. Billy, of course, what's up? Integrity, Shannon Blaylock, I love you guys. Thank you so much for attending. Michelle, Pink Collars, you guys, lots of amazing people up on here. You have access to the chat over on the right-hand side, or it's in your control panel at the bottom. If you have any questions, thoughts, ideas, just want to give a shout out and say what's up, please do that in the chat throughout. We'll make sure and get to your questions as well.
All right. This is the back end, the dashboard of Opus Clip. In the middle, you can see this is where you drop your link. It can be a YouTube link, a Zoom link, it can be an MP4. You can go grab something from your Google Drive. If you're using Twitch, why? I'm kidding. Go ahead and put the link there. You can also then set up the brand, which is over here on the left-hand side. We went through that. Check the first workshop. You'll see how to do that. And then we have our calendar, which has all the social stuff that's being scheduled. We also have analytics, and we have, what do we have here? We have the Learning Center, all sorts of really cool things, and then the social accounts. Let's touch base on this for a second. Fill it out. There are 6 different platforms that you can add. And you can actually add multiple YouTube channels, multiple TikTok, but 6 different platforms. So I've already put mine in here: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I have a couple of LinkedIn in here. I have TikTok and I have YouTube. If you have X, there's also X. I don't have X. So this is very quickly what this platform looks like.
Let me throw this out there real quick.
Yeah.
Last week, for those of you that reminder, how many sites did, or how many social media channels did anybody want to throw in the chat? How many social media platforms did we say you should sign up for if you didn't have them from the list that Karen just went over? Drop in the chat if you remember. I think I'm the one that pointed out. If you don't have it, set it up. How many should you have? This is a little bit of a trick question. I'm curious what you guys are going to put in there.
Me too.
Don't be scared. All right. So then I was curious. So I'm going to throw this out there. If you are going to publish content consistently, sign up for them all by Friday. If you are not going to publish content, skip it and just, bury your business in the sand. I'm just kidding. I'm being
How do you really feel about that, Jen?
I'm like, this is everybody's busy being busy. That's fine. That's called a rocking chair syndrome. If I'm busy being busy, I'm rocking. I'm never going anywhere. So this is my version. Set them all up, get them done by Sunday. By Monday, get your Opus Clips account. And by Tuesday, start recording your first video. That's what this should look like in the age of AI. If everybody has the ability to do this, like rapid fire, you cannot be slow. Velocity is your friend. So this is down and dirty. Grab a kid, whoever's in your life that's scrolling. If their thumbs move at 1,000,000 miles an hour and you don't know how they access 15 apps at the same time, that's who you call on. Get them, sit down, grab them, sit on the couch, knock it out. It doesn't take a long time. The only other thing I'll throw out there, does anybody remember whose account your business social media profiles need to be connected to and set up under? Does anyone remember? I was real clear. I'm going to wait. Who has to own your business social media profiles? Has to own, whether you like social media or not. The owners. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, the owners, not your employees. Do not have your employees. Do not have your marketing companies set up your social media accounts for you. Even if you're not technical, this is the moment when we're going to become technology and marketing companies who happen to sell plumbing, who happen to sell HVAC, who happen to sell solar, whatever it is. Like, take ownership. You do not want to pay the consequences, no matter how much you love your employees, no matter how many years you think they'll be there, even your spouse. You never know. I'm just saying. Own it. All right. That's my little rant.
All right. So again, we had a couple of people share their clips with us. First one I'm going to share is from Courtney Meyer. And I want to play it for you so you can see this.
Are you in that tab, Karen?
Hence the 80% gas furnace as the name. Whereas a heat pump, for every 1 unit of energy that a heat pump spends, it can create 3 units of energy. So they're basically 300% energy efficient as compared to an 80% fossil fuel gas burning furnace. So better for the environment, less kilowatts consumed in terms of heating because it doesn't need to use as much energy to heat. And overall, less of a carbon footprint pull for an individual if they get rid of the gas furnace and switch to electrification or switch to a heat pump.
Okay, so first off, whoa.
Courtney, way to take action.
Great job, Courtney. First of all, I want you to see here, she has 887 views since October 21st, just a few days ago. Woohoo! She has the content that was created within Opus Clip, and you can see that there are all sorts of hashtags and the content saying what this is about. One thing I would add, Courtney, and I'm going to say this for everybody, including the other clips I'm going to show, you want to have a call to action. I see the call to action on your video, but it needs to be in here as well. And we're going to show you how to do that. Actually, Krista taught me something today and Jen something today. So we're going to show you how to do that within Opus Clip, how to add the call to action once and have it all be on a default and pop in. So Courtney, way to go.
That's freaking awesome. And
okay.
on that CTA, we're gonna look at this from 2 different vantage points. Call to action to drive new lead opportunities. We're also gonna we might as well let's build in a high-powered backlink to your website to help you improve your organic rankings and search visibility.
Absolutely. So let's move over to this one. And this one especially, I just love this. we got a text, Jen got a text, and it said, P.S. I love Opus Clip. Very easy to use, even as a newbie on the platform. Our YouTube posts average typically around 29 views per post. The short I posted yesterday has 1.4 thousand views, and the one I posted 38 minutes ago has 276 views. I'll consider that a win. We do too. Here we go. Take a listen.
Just here at my own house today. Just thought I'd give just a quick tutorial on gutter cleaning. We're at that time of year. So I've got my ladder set up. One of the things that you want to make sure you do is when you have your ladder, you put your feet at the base, put your hands out. If you can touch it, that's a good angle, okay? So that's a safe angle. Just here at my own house today. Just thought I'd give just a quick tutorial on gutter.
All right. So wonderful. This is just awesome. I don't even know what to say. I'm going to go look at the description and I'm going to say the same thing over to Larry Sykes, is that this is awesome. You did amazing. 1.420 views, 23 likes. You have a great description. Again, we want a call to action in here so they know what to do next. People will not do what's next unless you tell them. It's just one of those weird human things, right? We don't know what you want us to do next, so tell them what you want to do next. There's one more that he gave us. Let's go ahead and listen to this one.
And what I would like is to have a gutter spike real close to where I have my ladder, and it's just off to the right. So I'm going to slide my ladder over just a little bit, because what that gutter spike will do, or that gutter bracket, is it will keep it from collapsing the gutter. Nobody likes to see their gutter being pushed in.
All right. Great job. Both of these clips have the logo. The template was put on, so the logo for Pressure Point Roofing is up here. He's got the description. He's had 1,000 views since we got this. Okay, so it's already gone up. Great job, Larry. Great job. I'm going to jump back into here for a second. Wow is all I can say. Any comments from our the chat in there? What did you think about these clips? Can you do this too?
Yeah, so a couple things. Jen asked, are they posting through Opus or natively? These were all auto-scheduled through Opus. So Jen, I don't know if you attended last week. The logic was rapid action right now over perfection is priority number one. And I know, Jen, you preach this constantly. You're like, don't overthink it. Don't get too analytical. It doesn't need to be perfect, right? What I need is rapid action. I need it to happen. Key Heart Media is a great example of that. I know Lemon Seed, same thing. This is about, we need action. So what we're ideally, round one is round one, and then add to it. So everyone in here that took action after that, they hit the missing piece that, to say it, but 90% of humans don't do. My business coach always said, if I could just get you to do what you already know you should, you'd consider me a genius. Just start with that. Like, we already know we should post content on social media related to the business. So even if it's not perfect right now,
right,
that's what's necessary first. Now we're going to take it, let's level it up. So we're going to level it up by saying, now that we're creating video and we're posting to all our social media accounts all at the same time, and it's the same content on every social media account. Don't overthink it. Should you have different content for each platform? Sure. Right now, no. I just want to see activity happening on a regular basis. The next priority is going to be exactly what Karen's going to show you how to do now. It's one step to HLAs. When I say HLA, I mean it's a high leveraged activity that provides significant value to something else that is a critical task, or going to provide exceptional improvements on something that matters to the business, which is CTA and backlink.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So last week we had a workshop where we went through the entire dashboard. We showed you how to upload a clip. We showed you how to, or a video. We showed you how to grab the clips. We showed you how to post them. And then I told you that I was going to take that workshop and I was going to upload it into Opus Clip. And that's what I did. It is here, and it is called, this is the all of the clips. It gave us 38 clips. 38 clips. And you're going to notice some of them look like, well, what exactly is that? If you recall, and if you don't, you'll go back and watch the replay. I gave you an example. And so what Opus did was it literally grabbed those examples. I'm not going to share those because I want to share people. And so the first one I'm going to share is a minute-long clip. I'm going to go ahead and
What consumers are going
I'm going to click the edit button. I'm going to say add B-roll, auto-generate it. And it's going to bring it up in here. And it's auto-generating what they think, what the bot in here thinks should be in here. And it will pop it into the video. It's generating right now. You see the 10%. In the meantime, let's take a listen.
What consumers are going to need to convert are three primary things. They're going to need to see real people on their social media. On social media, they're going to need to see that you're a real company, not just a bunch of content and everything else. They're going to need to see third-party endorsements and validation, i.e., you got to get reviews, baby.
All right, so it just stopped because it gave us all of the AI B-roll. So now take a listen.
What consumers are going to need to convert are three primary things. They're going to need to see real people on their social media. On social media, they're going to need to see that you're a real company, not just a bunch of content and everything else. They're going to need to see third-party endorsements and validation, i.e., you got to get reviews, baby. You got to get reviews. And they're going to need you to answer when they call on you, text you, message you, DM you, email you within 1 minute. You got to function like Uber. Those are the three things that have to happen for you to win the call. Speed to lead, baby. So we're going to address the middle piece. We're going to address this first one, which is everything related to social media and showing off the beautiful people in your team. And Karen, I'll hand it to you.
All right. So let's just manage some expectations first. I'm going to stop right now because one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to edit it because my name is spelled with a C. And so I'm going to go find it here. All right, let's manage. This is what you're going to learn. Where is my name here? Here it is, Karen. So I'm going to edit it because names are important. And now my name is spelled with a C.
Karen, I'll hand it to you.
All right. So let's just manage some expectations first. This is what you are going to learn by the end of this session. You are going to know how to use this platform that we call Opus Clip. It's an actual platform.
What consumers are going.
All right. So let's just assume that this is ready to be saved. And now I'm going to show you how we're going to share it on social. And I'm going to show you the trick that Krista taught us earlier. So first I'm going to save this.
Real quick, let's show them how to add more content to that, at the end or the beginning.
Okay. The reason why I'm not doing that, Jen, right now is because we actually have a clip that added more in the beginning and in the end. So, but let's wait. I'll do it. Let it populate. I will go in and add something. So give it a sec because it's doing its thing here. We have to wait now. So let's talk amongst ourselves as we're doing this. What Jen is saying, what Jen is requesting to do, and it is really easy, and I'll show you in this. Basically, when we go back into the platform, you're going to see that there's a little plus sign that says add content, either above or below each one of the things, and wait for it. You know, technology is only as fast as it is in any given second, and it clearly is taking its time here.
So we can talk conversions for a second. So you guys, when it comes to conversions, number one is your conversion strategy has different levels. So your basic conversion strategy, most basic, is drop your phone number and an email in there. Valuable? It kind of, but level it up a little bit. Let's say that this piece of content was related to, let's say you're on the Pulse program and we're publishing out blog posts every single day. And your content is related to that blog post. Okay, that link that you have that has the entire article. So let's say it's a snippet, and you're talking about the ladder, right? Safety things for climbing up and cleaning gutters, whatever it is. And it's part of a bigger blog article that has a lot more segments inside of it. If you take the link to your blog article and you front load it into the text, you're driving a backlink with relative content related to the topical authority of the article that's on your website. And that's building the knowledge base, showing Google and AI search. Atlas launched 2 days ago. That's a big whole another webinar we have to have. Holy Jesus. That's giving topical authority, and it's connecting all of the rooted pieces of that that content, that message, that topic, that keyword cluster, that keyword, that conversation, that question, whatever, all of that together. So that would be making the topical authority connection, which is going to help both your website and that blog article and AI search optimization perform better, as well as give you a backlink. But that's not technically a conversion. So your next conversion strategy would be, do you have a page on your website that is a general contact page with a booking link, i.e. hopefully a booking calendar that's crawlable by AI agents? I'm not talking about schedule engine. I'll leave it at that. This would be like a one-path booking system where an AI agent, because this is heavily focused on AI search optimization, the strategy of connecting all the tissues, content, brand mentions, and so forth. So ideally, you have an AI enabled booking system, and let's say it's on your contact us page. That would be a great link for a conversion. A better link for a conversion would be you have a specific landing page designed to be able to convert on a specific topic, i.e. only heat pump installation, i.e. only heat pump financing. And all the content related to that is related to specifically heat pump. Those would be referred to as pillar pages on your website. So when you're looking at your website, you have pillar pages. That's your main navigation menu. You have interior pages, and then you have your conversational or AI, also old school referred to as blog content. Those are kind of the different pieces. So that pillar page is the landing page specific to that topic. And if you're linking directly to that and you've got a clear call to action or booking, you're golden. So those are the different pieces you can put in there. All right, go for it.
So to address what Jen requested, and this is the video again, you're going to notice as I hover, it says, you can see these add a section, add a section. I'm going to add a section to the end because it appears that I got cut off at the end. It's an actual platform. Let's just see what it brings up. It brings up the rest of what I continue to say. There are many ones out there. I have to tell you, I move with the platform. I would edit this. So if there's one no longer, the one that I think is the best for us, I will move to another one. But for right now, this is the one we should be using. So I would grab this. Let's just do that. And I'm going to add it. It is now added. It's being added. You can see here to the end of this. There are many ones out there, and I have to tell you, I move with, and I'm going to get rid of that. And it's going to actually, oops, don't want to do that. Okay, hold on. There are many ones out there. Let's get rid of this. Edit.
All the way over to the right. Cancel.
Pardon me?
Cancel. And then and then the delete button, and say delete text and video all the way to the right. Right.
Oh, here. Sorry, you're right. Of course you're right, Jen. Remove the caption and the caption because I don't want it to say the with the platform. And I'm looking at this and I'm saying, this is kind of off-skewered. I need to fix this. So I'm going to go ahead and crop this. I want to actually, let's see if it'll let me do this. Go like that and apply it a little bit better. All right. And we have up here, actually, I'm going to crop it one more way. Let's get rid of everything up there. Let's go like this. Any questions about what I just did? I cropped it. I cleaned it up. Because this is a 9:16, there's only so much space in here. It does not give us the ability to make font smaller because this is actually on the video. But this is good enough. I think at this point, maybe I would go something like that.
So Ray asked a question. What's up, Mr. Williams? Let's see here. This is what I'm trying to do for spot on pest control. How can I get AI to knock it out? So Ray, your steps are, you're already using Cortex Pulse for daily blogging. So pull up your daily blogging calendar, record a 1-minute clip based on each topic that comes out on the blogging calendar, a 1-minute clip, or you could do a 10-minute clip. You can do 10 minutes with somebody on your team, or just get your video recorded. That's the only thing technically manually you have to do. In last week's video, we showed you inside Opus, you're going to upload the clip into Opus. That's one click. So you're going to click download. You're going to upload the video file. You're going to click one click that says click to edit. That is AI doing 90% of the editing for you. So we're getting into more deep editing here. But if you didn't even do this and you just had AI, 2 clicks, 1 click to upload, 1 click to edit, 1 click to schedule and post, you're technically using AI to do 90% of this for you. So can you go in and get more sophisticated, remove the ums and ahs, add an additional line, change the text around, edit the clips? You can. 90% of all of the video editing, slicing, dicing, content writing, caption finding, and so forth is all done through 3 clicks of a button in one video. That's AI doing the majority of the heavy lifting for you. We're just refining things right now. For those of you that are overachievers and want to level it up a little bit, then this is how you can use the platform to do that. If you are not publishing content at all and you're getting overwhelmed right now with video editing, go back to session 1 we did last week and stop there. Don't do this.
Right.
I'd rather have you do what we did last week consistently than get overwhelmed here and pause or slow down your activity. So Ray, back to last week, record, upload, click to cut, click to publish. Start there and do that for 30 days. 30 days. Every day, do 1 minute. Don't overwhelm yourself. Then come back and watch this video and go, okay, well, now I want to be a little more sophisticated. We'll show you one more AI function that I would add to what you're doing from last week, which is how to include a call to action and a link back to the blog and contact us page.
Right. Exactly.
Okay? Don't freak out, love. All right.
And again, one of the things that you can do when you set it up in the beginning, so it's on default, you can have it remove the pauses, remove the filler words and all of that, so that you don't have to do it each time. It just automatically does it. But if you're in a video and you're so inclined, you can also click the AI enhance and you can remove. I'm looking at there's an auto censor. I'm thinking that would not be good for me or Jen. We would be silenced through the entire
Videos out.
That's in beta, so they're working on it. We're going to save the changes and we're going to go take this over to social.
And you guys, I will tell you this. There's a difference between Krista and I. Okay, Krista, when she does this for our company, she perfects everything. She actually goes in, she edits, she does everything. And then there's me sitting in an airport lounge with 8 minutes, and I'm going to schedule 35 videos in 8 minutes before I go get on a plane, and I don't change anything.
Right.
So when you see wonky stuff go out on our social media and all I want is for somebody to hear the message, that means I did it. If Chris gets it, you're going to see that it looks good and so forth. Both are fine. Both are fine.
Just do it. Just do it. And I think that's the message here. Don't get caught up in perfection, because perfection is boring. Quite frankly, I think it's boring. You can see how many clips that this workshop pulled. There's a lot of them. And you can see that the scores, well, down here, you don't want to use any of these. So I'm going to show you different lengths now. The one that we just showed you was 94 points. It's editing. It's doing its thing right now. I'm going to move over here. This is a 2-minute clip. And I am going to have it add B-roll. It's now going to export. We're not actually going to play the whole thing. I just want you to see down here what happens when the AI generates. It automatically pops it in across the bottom.
Okay, so we're 4 clicks.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
AI is doing all the heavy lifting. 4 clicks.
We're letting it generate right now. As soon as it's done, I'm going to save the changes, and then I'm going to go into social and show you exactly how to do this and how to make sure it's on autopilot, how to set some things up on default. Here we go. All right, so this clip has been finished. It has some AI B-roll. You can see down here, these little clips are the AI. I'm going to go ahead and save this. All right. We're now going to go back to this one. This is the one that we edited first. We're now going to click. You see there are buttons here. There's the calendar. That's going to post to our platforms. This is where you would download the video. And again, you could edit. But we're going to go into social right now. Everything is selected here. But let's say you just want to post to YouTube. And I'm going to suggest right off the bat, YouTube is where you should be focusing everything. All the rest is gravy. Of course, put it everywhere else. But YouTube is where it's at. That's where you're going to get your views. That's where you're going to get your follow-up and all of that. As this is generating right now, it is generating content for each one of these platforms, and it's going to be different for each one, depending on what the platform is. There's one for Facebook here. I'm going to go down to the YouTube one down here. It's still generating, so give it a second. It's going to take a while. And once that's done, I'm going to actually type in here what I want the call to action default to be. And what that means moving forward, you can always change it, but it's on default. So when you just click the frickin' button to send this out to all your posts, it will automatically put your call to action in it. You don't even have to think about it. It's taking some time. There we go. All right, so we want add. Krista, do you have to use the word add or just?
I mean, it's kind of intuitive, but I usually say add CTA to, and then whatever it is, register or sign.
Add CTA that says join. I'm going to say join. Just Start AI community.
So I would put, change it to the URL. And you guys are going to want to paste, when you're putting in a URL in here, go to the URL in your browser. So it would be for here, you can put www.juststartai.io. But you guys go to the URL in your browser. Don't just type it like I'm telling you to do right now, because you want to grab the URL with https://www.blank.com, or if your primary, you want to set it to the primary URL. And the only way you can find the primary URL is to go to your browser, copy and paste it, because Google truncates your URL into, it's just going to say juststartai.io when it needs to be https:// with W's or without W's. Whatever your primary URL is, that's what you want to grab.
Exactly. So what I did is I opened it up. I shared this tab. I went and copied this link. And then I went back to where I was and I pasted it right here. CTA that says join I'm going to put a capital J.
So you
now,
only have
should I regenerate all here? Is that what you're saying, Krista?
Yes, regenerate all.
I'm going to create it as default. Hold on. I'm going to create the button. Create as default. Save as a default.
That's your CFB. So you have to type words and you have to paste a URL. Then you have to click one more time. That's 5 clicks.
Regenerate all. And now it will add that to the all of the things, all of the posts. Give it a second. It's doing its thing.
And you guys, that's gonna add it to everything you're doing right now, and it's gonna do it to everything else going forward. So you just have to do this once. This is why this needs to go in the priority list of the things that you're doing from class 1. Also do this.
Right.
The rest is up to date.
It's still regenerating. And once it's done, you're going to see down here, I can either publish it now, or I can select a time to publish. It's still regenerating. Wait for it.
And it doesn't usually take this long. It might be just because we're here streaming live.
Yeah, it does not normally take this long. But also, normally, if you're not doing, it's actually regenerating for all of the platforms. So if you're really only going to do it to YouTube, and I know Jen really encourages people to do it to all the platforms, but I think that's part of what takes some time, is that you're actually doing it for every single one of these platforms. I have 2 LinkedIn in here.
You guys, this is so powerful. We need these backlinks from your YouTube channel, and we don't have, as a marketing company, we don't have access to it to be able to go do that. So if we're publishing content out on a daily basis that is designed to be able to answer all of the questions that we're tracking consumers searching for on AI search engines and traditional search engines right now. So I don't know if everybody knows, but we now have the visibility. We just launched the 4th one this week, day before yesterday. So now on Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT, and Perplexity, we now have the ability to see the conversations that are taking place on those AI search engines. And I say conversations because it's not a keyword search. No one is going on to ChatGPT. Not one time has someone went on to ChatGPT or Claude or Perplexity or Gemini and said AC repair near me. Not once. Consumers don't interact with AI search engines the same way they interacted historically with Google. They're actually like legit typing out these long query search conversations. So those conversations they're having, they're saying, find me a heating and air conditioning company, or they're saying, oh God, I just saw a crazy one. I'm looking for a company in Lakeland, Florida that offers heat pump installation for a system that I have. They explained their entire house. It's the best lead you could ever get because they explained their entire house, what system they had, how long they had it. It was this huge long query that we get to actually see now. Mm-hmm. That query becomes the topic of conversation. So when you guys are building content, go on your Pulse dashboard if you have it, and there's 2 places to look. Click on the content calendar and see what we wrote for, and that article is going to help you. That article writing is being trained by our AI tracking that's reading the conversations that are happening on those AI search engines. What you'll see when you click on AI analytics is you're going to see that there were 10 conversations where you're now showing up. Your brand is being mentioned. You're also going to see there's 50 other conversations taking place. You can see which of your competitors, and there's only going to be 3 to 5. This isn't like Google where there's 30,000 or 30 million. There's 3 to 5 competitors that are showing up for those questions. Mm-hmm. But what we've been able to see in what I think we've had this live for like 3.5 weeks now, we're able to see all of the questions, the queries that people are having on AI search engines where there are no brands mentioned. And I'm just going to pause for a minute. Can we stop sharing for just a second? For just 1 second. I want you guys to seriously think about this. We now have the ability to see into the exact mindset and questions of consumers looking for the services you sell. We can see exactly what they were looking for. So if you're wondering, should I create content and what should it be about? Go to that AI search overview and see that conversation and start with the ones where no one in that market is addressing it. Not one company, not a private equity group, not anybody. Tell me when you've had an opportunity to market to a group of consumers that specifically need your help, and there is no one answering those questions. AI cannot find those answers in any of the content that exists. I'm being really firm here because this opportunity doesn't happen very often. And I know you guys are playing with big players and private equity and all these groups that are out there that you think have bigger budgets can outbid you. But right now you have this little tiny gap that if you act, pay attention to what they're looking for, create content that's relative to it. We'll create it on the blog side. You guys create it on the social media side. You have an opportunity to be the only company in your market that is answering those consumer specific questions related to the products and services you sell, or the products and services you don't sell, but you have a partner that does. Be the authority, even if you don't sell it. Let's say they're asking about duct cleaning and you don't provide duct cleaning. Talk about duct cleaning, be the answer so that your brand gets mentioned, and then find a partner in your area that does duct cleaning. Refer them the business, start collaborating with those. But be be the answer, please, please, please. Okay, so yeah, I'm freaking out, but sorry.
Phew. All right.
This hasn't happened in my entire life as a marketer. We have never had an opportunity where there is zero competition for exactly what you want to sell. It just takes action.
Very, very exciting. I want you to see in here where they added join the Just Start AI community in every single one. It has, other than in TikTok, and the reason why they don't put it in TikTok is you can't have links and stuff in there. Nothing will happen. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. You can either select a time to publish at a later date. Let's say I want to publish this tomorrow, and I want to publish this at, and we did this last time just to give you a refresher. I want to publish at, let's say 7 a.m., and then I would schedule it. It's now scheduling all of these posts to go live. And that's it. So it was a total, I think we were on 6 clicks, right? Was that, who's counting?
CFB, X6.
Yeah, just CF at CFB. I'm going to get out of this tab. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to come back into here. Do we have questions on just the functionality? Put the video in, get your clips, decide which ones you're going to click the edit button. You do what you do it auto AI. If you don't want to go through all the rigmarole, then you save it, you send it over to relevant content going to be asked with no answers. Yes,
you guys want to see what that looks like? I think a lot of you on here are already on the platform. Here, I'm going to show you real quick. Let me show you what that looks like, because I think a lot of times everyone is guessing, or kind of the delay of action comes from not knowing what to do.
Right.
That's not an excuse anymore. We have visibility to what kind of content needs to be created. We don't have to guess. It doesn't have to just be your office party and your dog and stuff. Like, you can be more strategic now.
Jen, what I loved about Courtney, she literally was sitting in her car driving as she was talking, and Larry was walking up a ladder. There was movement there, so you can do it anywhere. Is that really what we're saying?
Yes. No excuses. Do not say I'm busy being busy. Please, Jesus, you have time. Do you have time? If you don't have time to check your reporting, like, there's no one that can tell me that everybody looks at their reporting. Make it. Put a sticky note by the toilet paper that says, check my AI analytics. That's it. And tell me you don't have time for that. Like, get down and dirty, entrepreneurs. Like, put a sticky note that says, check my AI analytics. You have time. Make time. You have time. Courtney did it. She has to drive to her next event.
Right.
She can drive and talk. Please be safe. Okay. You have time. Make it. All right. Let me see here. So I'm going to show you real quick. We're going to pull, Billy, can I use yours? I assume here, I'll use whatever. Entire screen. Okay. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go to, let's go to this one. So I'm going to pull up Van Delden Water Systems. This right here, click this button, CFB, that says AI Visibility GEO. Okay. We just launched Perplexity, so it's just starting to load right now. So this is what this is doing, is this is tracking what was the prompt, what is the related topical authority. This is based on the content strategy, which platform was it is. Our goal is we want brand mentions. Right now, Google came out last week and said 70% of the mobile searches are resulting in an AI overview conversion, i.e. zero-click conversion. They got the answer that they needed and they never went to your website. So if you're looking for traffic, AI overviews and AI searches are not creating traffic. They're creating answers to people's problems. Okay, that is a huge, huge, huge change. So we need brand visibility on AI search engines. This is saying that Van Delden Water Systems is showing up on Perplexity, what position they're in. Remember, there's only 3 to 5, sometimes 6. They're number 5 on this one. These are all of the queries where our client is pulling up. Geez, that's freaking phenomenal, by the way. ChatGPT, Claude. All right, so this is the prompts where the brand did not appear. By the way, 70% is a lot, you guys. That means 70% of consumers that are going to Google, just Google, not this, are not even getting to the ads, not getting to the LSA, not getting to your Google business, and not getting to your organic page 1 rank. That's that, like, let that sink in for a minute.
Crazy.
This is a whole new time. Big changes. This is the query conversation on this platform. And these are the 4 companies that are showing, and our client's not here. So for us, this is what we feed into our AI to train it on. We need content specifically related to, I don't even know what an aerobic septic system is. That's fine. I don't have to anymore because AI does. Okay. So I'm going to scroll down, and what I'm looking for is this. So when you want to know priority, I am looking for quotes for a new septic tank installation. So what kind of social media content should you have? What type of blog content should you have? What should be on your website? You should have content related to getting a quote, or how a quote is created, or what's included in a quote, or how much a quote should be, or what the average is for a quote for installing new septic tanks. Become the brand that's mentioned, that's answering this question. No one is answering the question of, I'm looking for new quotes for septic tank installations. Find another one. I am looking for quotes for a new septic tank. It's also happening on ChatGPT, not just Perplexity. Can you give me a list of licensed septic tank installation contractors in Texas Hill Country? Create the list. Put yourself at the top of it. Okay, I can't find my septic tank lid. It's in my yard. That's interesting. Is this in Belvedere that can help locate tank lost in my yard? Find my cat. Okay, find commercial. So you could make that so entertaining. You guys could get your whole team out there doing a hunt, like a freaking Easter egg hunt for finding your septic tank lid in your yard. Get some cows in there. I don't know.
So Jen, we want to show them how they can pick up this platform. We want to show them we want them to pick up Course and Pulse as well. This is the entry level that we're showing you, is to first go into Opus Clip. And so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because last week we told you you can just scan this. So I'm putting up the QR code right now. Take your phone out and scan it. And it's going to take you to a couple of things. It's going to take you, let me go ahead and share. How do I stop sharing? I'm going to go ahead and share this. It's going to take you to this page. And you see at the top, it says sign up. It's free. That's what you click first. CFB. Click the frickin' button. Click that. Go sign up. Once you've signed up, you're going to have the platform. You're going to jump in immediately. You're just going to go and do it. You're also going to get your workshop bonuses that we talked about last week. Put your bonuses in here, your phone number, not your phone number, your name and your email, and they will send you the bonuses. I saw in the chat people saying, this is awesome, this is great, but it's still over my head. I can't do this. I'm overwhelmed. And we get it. We do get it. So, because technology can be overwhelming. So we're here to help you. We are. I'm going to encourage you strongly. Send me a direct message right in the Just Start community. I will reach out to you. Or send me an email to Karen@KarenGlasser.com. However you want to do it, reach out. We're going to help you. We're going to help you get this started. This is, again, it seems like it's rocket science. It's not. It really is not. So we're here to help.
Show the QR code one more time.
I will show the QR code one more time.
Thank you. All right, you guys, grab your phones. Sweet. You guys reach out. We're not that professional. Send us a DM on social media if you want to talk to us. Like, exactly. It doesn't have to be that formal. You could text me if you have my number. Ask for it on a DM.
Yeah.
We're here to help. We're trying to drag everybody with us through this little AI journey. So reach out and share your wins. There is nothing more exciting, and it gets us pumped up, and it makes us want to create another training and do another one of these when we see that the effort we're putting into all these trainings and everything turns into results for you.
Exactly.
So I love those text messages in the middle of the night. It's like, I did my videos, the email, the DMs, share the videos, share your YouTube channel. Shoot, if you share your YouTube channel and you show us what you're doing, you're going to get some more subscribers. We're going to like it. We're going to subscribe. We're going to participate. Share the wins inside the community. There's a link to it. So you get off this call, you go to work, you get this stuff done, go drop. Casey Everhart is the best at this. He's in the community. And if you say, Casey, can you help me promote my social or my YouTube channel? Like, the guy's amazing, and he's inside of here. He's the networking and YouTube optimization guru. So you guys share and participate. If one of you drops your YouTube channel in there, everyone else go drop your YouTube channel in there. Subscribe to each other's channel. This is collaborative marketing at its best.
It absolutely is. And I want to reiterate is that we're here to teach each other and help each other and learn from each other. I made a point saying several times that Krista taught me something today.
5 minutes before we started.
5 minutes before we went on. And I think it's important to understand that. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be afraid. Don't ask. Just ask somebody. And I see there are some questions that are in the community that people are starting to ask. I think that's awesome. Just ask. We're here to help. We are all here to help. And if we don't have the answer, we know who does, and we will send you to them or them to you. Any last thoughts, guys, on what we're doing here today? Any questions that maybe we didn't answer? You know, your call to action is you scanned that, you went over to the link. Krista, thank you. You put the link in the chat as well. The replay is there as well, all on one page. I mean, like, how easy is that? So go check it out. Jen, it's always fun being on with you. Krista, thank you for everything you do for this community.
Is there an Opus Clip app?
There is not an Opus Clip app.
Not yet. Sorry,
Not
girl.
Not yet. When I do a training on Cast Magic, there is a Cast Magic app. I will train you on that.
Okay, so you guys, we're gonna there's gonna be a part 3 to this. We're getting deeper and deeper. So the next version is showing you another platform that can take everything we're doing here. This is another AI platform that you can level up again and again and again.
Yes.
In a big way. Same activity, one video, all your social media. And now we're going to show you how to take the same video and build a whole bunch of other marketing assets that you can have available with AI.
It will become part of your workflow. You will literally have a checklist. Record the video, put it here, put it there, auto post, because Cast Magic as well will auto post for you. So we'll do all of that. That's coming up next. I don't know when, but it's coming up next. We want to thank you guys. You take time out of your busy day. We know that you have plenty of things you could be doing. Thank you for sharing it with us today.
Yes, we love you guys. So you guys keep showing up. These are all, the more you learn, the closer we can get to the real, like, wow factor.
Right.
You know, you've heard me throw out the word MCP. But imagine like a year from now where you have your own AI agent that is fully connected to all of these systems that you've put into place over this past year.
Mm-hmm.
You have the ability to tell it what you want it to do in each system. So we're not showing you like the end all be all. We're giving you little pieces of a Lego puzzle that is all designed where I want to get you all to the point where you are operating in a model control protocol environment that gives you the ability to access all of these systems from a central agent. So we're going to get there. Stay with us. Okay. Thank you guys all so much. Karen, you're amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you, Jen.
Good job, Mama. Good job.
I think we're still live. All right. Goodbye.
Love you guys. Bye.